Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained phenomena video on the Mexican extraterrestrial fossils. Mexico leaped into the UFO UAP debate with both feet this week. Mexico has long been a hotspot for UFO and alien activity. The renowned UFO investigative journalist Jaime Maussan hangs his hat in Mexico, and I'm a huge fan of his work. I've done lots of UFO alien videos about stuff that happened in Mexico. Go check them out. I also did a UFO Legends video on Jaime Maussan. Go check that one out. This last week, Mexico really upped their game. 2 mummified corpses, allegedly of non-human aliens, were showcased before the Congress of Mexico by this UFO expert, Jaime Maussan. They're holding hearings there apparently like our UFO hearings, so it's become a big deal there just like it is here. The 2 bodies had only 3 fingers on each hand, and their heads were elongated like E.T. heads in classic sci-fi. They were displayed in windowed boxes for a public congressional hearing on UAPs on Tuesday. The hearing was set to rule on the phenomena in the Aerial Space Protection Law, which could turn Mexico into the first country to acknowledge the presence of aliens on the planet. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal, folks. The corpses are believed to be between 700 and 1800 years old, with x-rays showing that one has mysterious eggs inside, what looks like eggs. The ufologist Jaime Maussan made the extraordinary claim that the corpses possessed a genetic composition roughly 30% distinctly different from human beings. So they're only 70% human, or at least what could pass for human. 30% of it is distinctly not human. These were not beings found after a UFO crash. They were found in diatom, algae mines, in deep mines, and were later fossilized. The ancient specimens were retrieved from Cusco, Peru in 2017. Jaime Maussan said that this is the first time that ET life has presented in such a form, and he thinks there is a clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens not related to any other species in our world. This is a huge deal. This is a huge deal. This, if this is accurate, this says that aliens were on our world at least 700 years ago. And not only were they here, but they stayed. They interacted with humans. Because if there's a portion of the DNA is not human, that means a portion of it is not human. You see what I'm saying? If a portion of it is human, but only a portion, that means a portion of it is not human. Maybe the aliens were interacting, interbreeding. What do you call it? Hybrids. Now, many people are calling this a hoax. I would rather. Jaime Maussan, if you've done your research into his background, this guy's a serious journalist. This guy doesn't present stuff willy-nilly or half-cocked. If he says something, you can take it to the bank. This guy is a serious journalist. He is better than that. If somebody else was going to do a hoax, maybe, but not this guy. This guy, he's in it to win it, as it were. If these bodies truly contain non-human DNA, then the entire world is going to have to sit up and take notice. They won't have a choice. This is one of those, and especially if Mexico passes a law acknowledging that aliens are here or have been here, then that's a huge deal. Again, the entire world will have to sit up and take notice. Nobody will be able to sweep that under the rug. That's all I'm saying. I hope this finds, and what we need to do is get those bodies tested by everyone, not one company, and then they come to a finding, and okay, yeah, you can sweep that under the rug, or we'll pay them to change it or whatever. We're talking 20 companies all around the world at least 20, maybe 100, 500 companies all around the world do their DNA testing, and then they all present their findings one after the other, separately. That's what I would do, because they can't possibly undermine or bribe them all. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's what we've seen happening time and time again. So, at any rate, I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. UFOlogist, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective, to learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.